Welcome, everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where their tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of their beloved Texas Tech Red Raiders. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Mountaineers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Texas Tech's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were...
Oh, he's got some space. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. And after the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, this offense faces third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So West Virginia's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sidelined.
Turning it on! Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's take a big view here on West Virginia. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Frederick. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it in. It's Townsend. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the 1st.
And the Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Got it in the middle. It's Wicks. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's fired. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the move, it's Avery. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's fired. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Mountaineers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the 1st half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, West Virginia. Fit it in the window for the score.
West Virginia.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. To the air, it's Frederick. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's reeled in, it's Street. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Street. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Wicks. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Ali. There he goes. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Frederick. Quick completion on the out route. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
A little floater there that falls incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back on the option to give. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up. Gonna run it. It's Street. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Touchdown, Red Raider! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He unleashes a long one. And he hauls it in inside the 30. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw them.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. 1 play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Frederick. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Got a man, it's Avery. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Throwing right. Wide open downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. It's Avery. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Frederick. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Bunch formation for these receivers. The RPO, it's complete. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's Street. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
Line getting set on 2nd down. The play action fake. Firing to the right, complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Red Raiders need to pick it up on 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll move the wide receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Got him downfield. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. He's got it. Bust through behind his pad. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. From the red zone, looking for a space. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And that one's way too far for everybody.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. The official says no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Frederick. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. With the catch, it's Lee. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Street. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Red Raiders come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. A strike downfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Red Raiders trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Looking downfield, it's Frederick. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And the Mountaineers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat.
and they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Oh, they're after him. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Got a little space. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand.